Sweden, the land of ABBA and affordable furniture, has a new hit. Unfortunately, it's less Dancing Queen and more like a sad trombone sound effect. The Swedish government, in a move that could only be described as fiscally irresponsible by people who don't understand irony, has decided to slash unemployment benefits. We're talking deep cuts, the kind that make you wonder if the finance minister lost a bet with a particularly ruthless accountant. Now, some might say, John, isn't Sweden supposed to be this socialist utopia with a heart of gold? And to those people I say, have you met the Swedish Democrats? See, these guys are like the cool uncle who shows up to Thanksgiving in a muscle car, talks a big game about helping out with the dishes, then disappears with the good silverware. They claim to be the party of the working class, but seem to have missed the memo about, actually helping workers. These cuts are so severe, the UN might just start calling Sweden out for potential human rights violations. Because apparently, in Sweden, the pursuit of happiness now involves a lot less financial security and a lot more ramen noodles. So who are these Swedish Democrats anyway? Imagine a group of politicians who campaigned on a platform of Make Sweden Great Again because originality is dead. They promised to protect the little guy, stand up for the working class, and then promptly turned around and gave massive tax cuts to the wealthiest Swedes. It's like watching a Robin Hood movie where Robin Hood steals from the poor and gives to the rich, then burns down Sherwood Forest for good measure. These tax cuts are so generous, they make Scrooge McDuck look like a socialist. We're talking about the kind of cuts that could fund universal healthcare, free education, and a lifetime supply of meatballs for every Swede. But no, those went straight to the pockets of people who already have more money than they know what to do with. Meanwhile, the average worker is left wondering how they're going to afford their next trip to IKEA. And let's not forget about the Swedish tax system, a thing of beauty and wonder. If by beauty and wonder you mean a convoluted mess designed by a committee of drunk mathematicians. It's so complex that even Swedish tax lawyers have to call other Swedish tax lawyers for help. This system is a masterpiece of inefficiency, a labyrinth of loopholes and deductions that make the average taxpayer want to tear their hair out and flee to a country with a flat tax. The best part, this system is so messed up that sometimes getting a raise can actually result in you taking home less money. That's right, you heard me correctly. Work harder, get promoted, and get financially punished for your efforts. It's enough to make you want to stay unemployed, except, oh yeah, the Swedish Democrats kind of ruined that plan, didn't they? But wait, there's more. As if slashing benefits and gifting tax breaks to the wealthy wasn't enough, the Swedish government has a new plan paying immigrants to leave the country. It's called the Voluntary Repatriation Program, which sounds way nicer than Operation Get Out of Sweden Free. For a cool $34,000, immigrants can pack their bags and head back to where they came from. It's like a reverse lottery where everyone's a winner except for, the Swedish economy and the principles of basic human decency. Now, I'm no economist, but wouldn't it make more sense to, invest that money in programs that actually help people, like maybe job training or affordable housing? But no, that would be too logical, too humane. It's much easier to just pay people to leave and pretend that everything's fine. In the meantime, I'm off to learn Swedish and perfect my desperate immigrant look. $34,000 is $34,000 after all.